Yo, welcome back to some more Sunshine Cup. And today we're going to be using a slightly different team featuring the Shadow Abomasnow paired with the Pidgeot and the Shadow Quagsire in the back. Unfortunately, here we get our Pidgeot into the action. The Pidgeot is going to get one move off, but as we may know, they are going to have to tank one of the Rock Tombs, and that's going to debuff our attack. So probably not going to be able to KO with this thing. Yep. So another Sofa lost here, and we're looking for, I guess, the farm down with the Abomasnow. So we do get the farm down. We'll get a little bit of energy head start, but we know that this Talonflame is still there. So end game is Water Gun Quagsire versus their Mudshot Quagsire. Let's see how this plays out. Will we be able to wiggle out of this situation? We know that we have to double shield because they're going to be able to outpace us, I believe. But these water guns are definitely adding up, which is nice. So shields are down. We try to catch. We do catch something. Is it going to be the Aquatail? It is going to be the Aquatail, and we force the Talonflame to come back. Now, this Talonflame is at an energy disadvantage, and lo and behold, we get enough energy to throw two Weather Balls to take out the opposing Talonflame with all that chip and dip and maneuver, and we do win that game. So pretty well played by us, especially off of that terrible lead. And that's essentially what we have to do against any of the fire types. Okay, next we're going to have, one of the worst leads here because it's going to be a core breaker considering it is running the rollout. Rollout doing super effective to our ice type. We're going to try to switch out here. We need to be able to bait out something in the back. Ends up being the Flygon. This Flygon is going to be able to farm us down. So we have two shields to work with here. We know that we are going to have a move, but I believe they win the cap tie, so we didn't throw it immediately. We shield once, and we end up getting the farm down, and that's really beautiful. So Abomasnow has a ton of energy. We get met with a, what was that? Okay, they swap back out into the B barrel. The B barrel is going to get our last shield. We take out the B barrel, and now we see the Turtonator come back in, forcing this Turtonator to throw some energy. They go for the Dragon Pulse. Now the question is, do we survive this one move? No, unfortunately, unable to survive that Incinerate. We did not get the denial, and they're going to be able to win the game with one Incinerate. Yeah, unfortunately, that B-Barrel was too big of a problem. Horrible lead. We're going to the Pidgeot, and we get met with a Quagsire running Mudshot. That's very surprising. They elect to go for the Aquatail, and this Aquatail definitely is not enough to take us out. We go for our Air Cutter. We do get the boost. And this is going to put our opponent in a very weird spot because now we can one shield and farm down. Looks like they go for another Aquatail. We get the farm down, and now this Obstagoon is forced to come back in, dealing neutral damage, but also, we get another boost, and these gusts are adding up a lot, so much so that we didn't invest another shield. We swap out immediately, and they go into their own Pidgeot. So Pidgeots are all over the place. They fire off a move. This is not going to KO because they only built up a little bit of energy, and luckily we do reach this Stone Edge before that gust registered, and now we have the Obstagoon to deal with. We know that our Pidgeot is still there with the move banked. We fire off this Air Cutter, and down goes their team. So GG's dropping out another comeback from a horrible lead. They did not have a great answer to the Pidgeot, as you saw, and we were able to come back from that situation, especially since they went into their Quagsire versus our own Pidgeot. So I guess they didn't want to, I guess they could have tripped and dipped and gone into their own Pidgeot, but they elected not to do that. Ooh, so another rollout user, not great for our team. We had issues with the Bibro. We're definitely going to have issues with this Dunsparce. However, you can see our damage is kind of adding up. We tank this move here to reach another move. This will not KO, but it will get them to the red so that we can soft lose and hope that Quagsire with energy will be able to win us the game. Expecting a flyer? No, ends up being a Furret. Double normal team is brutal. We are going to let this go because we're going to try to win this game with the Pidgeot. We expect some kind of flyer at this point. No, ends up being the Cradily. So triple wheat to normal, and they're going to be able to get away with it. Obviously, we don't have any fighters or any fighting move. And the Cradily was actually another core breaker for our backline. So we really were in a really, really bad spot as soon as our Abomasnow went out. I mean, we could have swapped and maybe shielded that Furret, but that's exactly what they wanted, was shields down. That situation was probably unwinnable. Okay, good lead here. Let's see what they swap into. Oh, no swap. Whoa. Okay, we are not sure we survived this, so we're just going to shield and farm down. They end up having the Cradily and Magcargo in the back. Uh-oh. This is going to be tough because Magcargo is a core breaker for our team, and it looks like they are going to be able to get away with it. This Cradily here is running the Bullet Seed version too, so it makes the matters that much worse. We probably had a better chance if they have Acid, but the Bullet Seeds are just chunking away at the Quagsire. We fire out the Weather Ball here. They end up catching the move, so very good for them. And Pidgeot versus this Magcargo is not a great situation. They're going to be able to survive this no matter what, but they decided to just shield just to preserve this Magcargo because they know this is pretty much the win condition. And then they're going to be able to take us really low. We fire out the energy ball. At least we get rid of the Magcargo, but the Cradily already has a move to take us out. So GG's to our opponents. Check out the team if you haven't already, and let us know if you enjoyed the video.